On this episode of the ins and outs of your gaming PC, we're going to focus on graphics processing. What are your options and what might be too much, too little, or just about right? I'm Elliott Levine, Chief Academic Officer at STS Education. And while all the PCs in your schools have CPUs, they may not actually have GPUs. So we're going to look at graphic processing units, what's an ideal fit for your needs, and how expensive can they get? You see, a GPU itself breaks tasks not into hundreds, but thousands or even millions of small tasks. And their job is to deliver the right content to each pixel on your display in excess of 100 times per second. GPUs have many cores, and the faster the GPU, the quicker your PC is able to render images from your game. Now, provided your monitor can handle these fast refresh rates, a strong GPU can help you deliver smooth, fluid images throughout the game, really improving gameplay. Now, the two major vendors offering graphics processors are NVIDIA and AMD. And honestly, they offer everything from low-end budget-friendly models to mid-range units commonly recommended by many of today's game publishers, even the high-performance units where money is no object. Now, we'll get to the pricier models in a moment, but for schools looking to build their own gaming PCs, or if you're simply shopping for a new PC with GPU, oftentimes entry-level or mid-range is more than powerful enough to meet or exceed recommended system requirements from the most graphically intense games. Now, these models do change rapidly, but at the time of this recording, really the most affordable entry-level option you should consider is the NVIDIA GTX Ti 4 GB of RAM. It sells for well under $200 each. And for mid-range performance, the GTX 1660 Ti is a good compromise of performance and budget. Now, when it comes to the high-end cards, NVIDIA really becomes the more popular choice. Currently, tools like the RTX 2080 Super is the gold standard for gaming graphics. But you're paying for that difference in price, 4 even 5 times the cost of an entry-level model. So the question really remains, when do you need to go high-end, and when is middle of the road good enough? Honestly, it really depends on your monitors. If you're working with 24 to 27-inch gaming monitors with 144 Hz refresh rate, a mid-range graphics card is often ideal. That modest 4 gig GPU is all you'll need. Now, if you're working with 4K resolution on larger or multiple displays, yes, you may want to consider upgrading to something even faster. But above all else, you need to check for 2 critical areas. First, make sure you know how many watts of power your new graphics card needs, and if your PC's current power supply has enough capacity to handle it. And most of all, make sure your new graphics card is actually going to fit in your tower. It's a mistake that a lot of people make. Want more tips? Subscribe to our channel, learn what it takes to build, upgrade, and maintain your gaming PCs in schools.